Hi, and welcome to Huskies from Home. I'm Sarah Smith, a communication major and a senior here at UW-Tacoma. In this episode, we're bringing you conversations with members of the campus community about commencement, fees, and the student experience to help you feel connected and stay informed. Okay, so we're all facing unprecedented circumstances because of COVID-19, including our soon-to-be graduates. Commencement's an important rite of passage for UW-Tacoma students who deserve to feel celebrated for their hard work and dedication to their education. Here's the scoop. Though a formal in-person commencement ceremony has been postponed until 2021, graduating students are invited to an online interactive commencement on June 13th. Registration for the virtual commencement will begin April 29th, and students can find more details at tacoma.uw.edu/commencement. Keep in mind that details for the online ceremony are still in the works, but students can help by filling out a survey at UW-Tacoma's commencement webpage. This isn't what a lot of people envision for their graduation, but we're all in this together, and it's going to help keep our community safe and healthy. So thanks for doing your part. This quarter, students can expect some changes in student fees in light of classes and student services moving online. I spoke with Bernard Anderson, UW-Tacoma's Associate Vice Chancellor for Student Life, about YMCA fees being refunded to UW-Tacoma students and what we can expect. Good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning.
So we're going to talk about Y fees this morning. The Y and Student Center are closed for the remainder of the quarter due to COVID-19. So YMCA fees are being refunded to UW-Tacoma students. Can you just fill us in a little bit on that decision?
Sure. So after the university and the Y announced their physical closure of facilities, it's probably not going to surprise you that students began to raise the question about refund of fees. And so that set Chancellor Pagano, Vice Chancellor Hines Wilson, and other executive leaders into motion to determine how best to make that happen. Ultimately, all matters pertaining to student fees require approval from the Board of Regents. So with the support and advocacy of ASUWT and SAFC, Chancellor Pagano was able to facilitate getting this business item on the board's agenda for their review and their approval.
Okay, great. And then what can you tell us, what can students expect in terms of a refunded fee? Like how will it arrive, all that good stuff?
I would say students can expect a full refund of the fees that they paid. So the Y fee currently stands at $180 per quarter per student. That's the full-time rate. So part-time students pay a prorated version of that $180. So students can expect to receive a refund of whichever of those options they paid, whether they're full-time enrolled or part-time enrolled students. As far as how it will arrive, I'm not involved in the logistics, so I imagine that students will receive some type of direct deposit or probably more likely a refund to their student account.
Okay. And then, so aside from the YMCA fee and the UPass fee, are there any other changes to tuition and fees this quarter?
Since instruction is still taking place, there will not be any changes to tuition and fees. And so classes are still in session, students are still earning academic credit, so it would not be feasible to alter tuition rates at this time.
Okay. And then what are some of the other services that are still available that are paid for by our student fees that we can take advantage of?
Mhm. Well, although campus is physically closed, UW-Tacoma is still very much open for business. So the same academic and student services that were available in person are now available virtually. So for example, the entire Division of Student Affairs, which is my area of the world, is fully operational. So services like counseling and psychological services, they're still providing teletherapy options and workshops via Zoom. Our student advocacy and support area is available by Zoom to assist students. The Center for Student Involvement and all of its services and programs are available virtually. So ASUWT, registered student organizations, they remain active. So we understand the importance of remaining connected, especially during these times. So I encourage students who are already involved to stay involved. I encourage students who may not be as connected or involved to find some ways to connect and continue utilizing the key student support services as you might normally do.
Great. Well, thanks for sharing with us this morning, and thanks for joining us.
My pleasure. It's good to be here with you.
It's week 4 of the quarter, and students are adjusting to classes at home. I recently spoke with Stacy Fernandez, a senior majoring in social welfare here at UW-Tacoma, about her experience with online learning and what her new normal looks like. Hi, Stacy. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. Like you said, like you mentioned a minute ago, it's Friday, so I guess that still means something on some level.
So. I hope so.
Yeah, yeah. So you're a senior majoring in social welfare at UW-Tacoma. And so how is life going for you now in this crazy time?
Well, it's a new lifestyle, really. I've always been very active and on the go and just jumping around from meeting to meeting. Almost never at my apartment, and now I am here 24/7. So this new normal is home 24/7, Zoom meetings and schoolwork, and working from home, exercising from home. So it's just it's being home all the time. Yeah.
Getting cozy at home.
I used to not sit on my couch. It used to be the catch all for, just the most random things. And now I actually am using it quite a bit.
Well, that's good. Enjoying it, breaking it in and watching some good Netflix, hopefully.
Yes,
Yeah.
the Tiger King and things like that.
Oh, yeah, we could talk about that all day for sure. How are online classes going? This is your last quarter at UW-Tacoma, and how's that been for you so far?
It's been an adjustment. I've enrolled in online classes before, but I knew what I was getting myself into, and this was just kind of a sudden thing that none of us could control. But I think my professor and my instructor, they're both doing a great job being accommodating, and again, this new lifestyle of online. So I'm just trying to stay on top of my work. There is a slight struggle because there's no physical, I walk down to campus and, it's like, oh, wake up and go to your Zoom class. And so I think staying motivated has been a slight struggle. I don't know if it's the online thing or if because I'm a senior. What am I?
Could be both or one or the other.
Yeah.
Is there anything you're doing that's bringing you joy? And obviously breaking in the couch and Tiger King, but is there anything else that you've found joy in since you've been home?
Yeah, so I've been making collages. Ooh. And that just brings me joy and peace, and I just love piecing things together to create this new image. Another thing that really brightens my days are the work that I do in the Center for Student Involvement. I'm in this leadership role as a student employee, and I get to interact with about 22 other student employees there. And it's amazing to me to see their growth as students, as young adults, as leaders. And so interacting with them is really, it really brightens my day.
Yeah. And then what are you looking forward to once these stay-at-home orders are lifted? What are you ready to get back out there and do?
This is a very, very easy question to answer. The very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to catch a bus from Tacoma to downtown Seattle, and I'm going to have lunch at my favorite restaurant, Lola. And
Ooh.
then I am going to the Seattle Art Museum.
Oh, nice.
That is what I'm doing.
Oh, that's so great.
Mhm.
I love Lola. It's so good.
Me too. I mean, and okay, so I always say, you're gonna try something new, something different. And I go, and no, I always end up eating the Washington chicken.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Why? If you found something you love, I mean,
Yeah.
that's great. Well, I'm glad you're hanging in there, and
Mhm.
there's only a few more weeks to go. So
Almost there.
almost there, almost there. Well, thanks, Stacy.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Have a good one and stay well.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right. Well, that's it for Huskies from Home this week. Thanks for watching. See you soon.